let me just close everything. The way you're gonna be able to handle this is just you're gonna go to UI, you're gonna go to main inventory. Let's open up the main inventory table here. Remember that in here we have something called on drag, on I think it's on drop, right? And on drop will do all sorts of stuff in here, right? So what you want to do here is you just want to do something very simple there, which is basically you want to make sure that is we're just going to break the item here. Make sure that this item is let's do a branch, and let's check here. Branch, let's do a branch. Make sure the item is not equipped. So if the item for some reason is not equipped, we don't care, we just keep doing whatever we're doing before. But if the item is equipped, then we kind of have a problem. But what we can actually do here, instead of not doing anything, maybe we can call, if we check here on our blueprints, where is it? Blueprints, components, and BC inventory, right? We have that method that I showed you guys earlier, which was called, where is it? Here, context menu server, right? So if you call that context menu server, right, you're gonna put this false, and what you can actually do maybe is you can do unequip, and you just put the item straight here, and that should actually, let me make sure we do this true. Let's see if this actually gonna work. So if it's not gonna have any kind of weird bug out, because I'm not sure, I didn't test that yet. So let's get the jacket, and if I drop the jacket outside, the jacket is unequipped, but you still have the player in that. I think this is because is that to do on the main, on the components, sorry, on the player character, on the controller here again. Make sure we're calling the right, so we are calling unequip torso, which it is unequipping the torso properly. So I'm not 100% sure why this is actually not working properly. So I think it's to do maybe that the item is not being found or some kind of thing. So for now, what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna don't allow the player to do anything if the item is equipped. Maybe you could display a message saying, oh, you need to disequip this item in order to do something. But you can always do anything that you think at that point. So let's just make sure that we can't disequip the item if the item is equipped. So if you drag, it's still actually doing stuff on this. Let me check if the item is, oh yeah, sorry, as an error on my logic here. Just want to make sure that if the item is not equipped, we can drop. But if the item is equipped, then there's nothing else we can do about this. Equip, and then if I drag this, it doesn't do anything, which is nice, right? Okay, so that, and then if I unequip and I drag the item, then I can actually do this interaction with this. There we go, guys. So I think that has kind of concluded our inventory series. With, I know this may be a lot of stuff to take on, especially if you are a beginner, but hopefully now you have the basic understanding for the inventory system and how can you actually start work with inventories. Because if you think about it, it's just a bunch of variables going up and forward and through and spawning things on the world and making sure that, you know, we get everything together on the player and things like this. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna stop this video for now, but I'm gonna probably create as well a couple of bonus episodes where I'm just gonna do some refinements as well. But at this point, you have concluded the inventory series. You have a fully inventory working with equip and unequip items. So you can equip items, you can drag and drop stuff around, and you spawn stuff on the world. And also is done it in a way that if you check our whole structure, is everything done in one single folder here, which is called dash main. So you have in here everything you need to create to integrate your own game with those logics in here. Of course, there's always some things that you may want to do and extra bits you want to use to make sure you refine your inventory to your needs. This, of course, is just an example in as a part of a tutorial series, so it's not very complete. But you can always get this and always refine and make it better and make attend to your needs. I'm gonna be leaving this code source on GitHub, which I'm gonna leave the link on the description of those tutorials. And I am going to create 2 branches. And if you don't know what's a branch in GitHub, basically I'm going to create 2 versions. The first version is the one where you complete the course, and the other branches will be the version where you're gonna be doing some refinements in that. So if you don't want to watch any refinement, that's fine, but I am gonna be doing some small adjustments and refinements just to make sure that we make our inventory a little bit better, but nothing too crazy. Just things like, for example, that we still have this bug here with this drop here, that if you press tab, that thing's still on the page. We can do things like this, which is not critical for the game. Eventually we will show off, but it's just a nice thing to do some refinements, but it's not required for the inventory series. So at this point, you have completed the inventory. So congratulations. Thank you very much for watching this. And once again, if you got lost during the series, during this video, just go back and rewatch bit by bit. And just to say again, I will be leaving the source on GitHub. So just watch up the video description. And if you don't know what's GitHub is just basically a place where developers can copy this project here and leave it open so everyone can download those projects, and you can get basically to this stage up and running with no problem. So once again, thank you very much.